Hello everyone, it's day 22. Let's see what we have. Oh, it's an owl. All right, that's cute. Let me grab my supplies and we'll make a card with this one. Okay, with an owl, I thought trees and fall, so I pulled out some pattern paper I had that had some fall leaves on it. I am pairing it with a copper metallic that I have, and I have a piece of copper metallic for my layer for my sentiment and image. My base is going to be dark brown. I have some off-white ivory, I guess you'd call it. This is for my image. No, this is for my stamp my sentiment on, and this is for my image, and I'm going to fussy cut it. And my card base. I have my image and my sentiment, and I have my two inks. So the first thing I'm going to do is I'm going to stamp my sentiment. And I'm going to make sure this is down here straight. And hello, autumn. Right like that. And then I'm going to pull in this lighter brown for my owl. I'm going to stamp it right there. Oh, isn't he cute? Okay. And then I'm going to fussy cut him out. Oops, as everything goes flying. So let me the advantage of these little images is it doesn't take much to cut them out. I'm gonna trim that up a little bit. And I'm gonna come in here and go around his ear. Okay, there I have him. All right, now it's time to put our card together. So I'm going to fold and burnish my card base. All right. And I'm going to take my brown and put that on here. I gotta make sure that it's going the right way. All right, there. Now it's time to put our pieces together. And I have two short and two long. So that's a long, short, and that's a long. All right, let me put some adhesive on the back. And this goes on here. All right, now. There, that's better. It was a little crooked. When you have pieces tiny like this, they're hard to get down. All right, now I've got these two. At least with this one a little bit longer, it'd be a little bit easier. And the advantage is if it's off a little bit, nobody's really going to see it because all you're going to see are the ends, really. Okay, these go on our card base. the two long ones go in the middle, so I'm going to do those first. And I'm just going to kind of set it down. And I can even it out later. All right, I'm going to go here. There's that. And I gotta adjust it. If you don't press it down, you're okay. There's that one. Now this is going to go on top like so. This is a great way to use up your scraps. That's crooked. Dang. Better. Okay. Of course, maybe these are on crooked. Who knows? And then this one goes on here. All right, so I've got that. Now, this is going to go on here. There we go. This actually is going to go on like this. So I'm going to put those on with dimensionals. I did it again. Foam adhesives. I'm just going to put 3 in the middle. Like so. Let me take my backs off. And I have some gold gems over here I'll add. Oh, you know what? I might have some bronze ones. That would kind of match that, or copper ones. Let me see. I'm going to put him on with a foam adhesive. And let me check my gems. I do. I have some copper ones. So I'm going to try this and see. I don't know. I'm having the black come off. And let me go 1. 2. See, the black is coming off on this. I'm going to have to order a different one. Yep. Yeah, the black's coming off. Well, that wasn't a good purchase. At least the other end has a pokey tool. And I'm just gonna do this and get these pieces off. All right, let me get this off and this off and get rid of them and get rid of that before I get it on something else. Oops, there's the card for day 22. Bye.